Yo, it's Guido coming at you with a, I was going to say coffee talk because I got my coffee, but it's actually a tactics talk. Or maybe it's a replay review. I don't know. I have no idea. After having set up 3 computers in the last, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, it's all very confusing exactly what's happening. So we have Slabski anyway. He's in a CS52 LIS, which is Polish, I think. I can't even keep track of it. Tier 8 medium. Premium tank. Quite a good tank, actually. I like this one. And he is running some, he's got the purples going on, man. We got a full purple loadout on this bad boy. Looks like we got a rammer, we got optics, and we got vert stab. We're not running a directive, although we do have food. Come on, man. Where's the directive? Can I actually shift and see his other setup? No, only he can do that. Only he can do that. You can't do it on a replay. We are on Himmelsdorf. Himmelsdorf. The actual Himmelsdorf. He claims that there is some random spontaneous teamwork going on. You guys like my hook hat? My son says it makes me a proper Southern dad. I don't know what the heck that means, but I'm wearing it. My other hat, I couldn't find it. I don't know. You know, it's one of these trucker hats, right? With the, I'm not really sure if I'm on board with the meshy thing going on, but whatever. It was a gift. I do like the way it looks. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like I need to climb up into the cab of my 18-wheeler and start a convoy. You know what I mean? Start a convoy. Speaking of convoys, we're headed up the hill. Let's find out, you and me together, you and we and me and you, and all of us and all y'all, whether we actually see some no-kidding spontaneous teamwork happen with Slabski from Clan Cliff on Himmelsdorf. The actual Himmelsdorf. Let's see, T-29 down below. We got a IKV, a Hawk. Ooh, the 2 122s, they are platooned. All right, so maybe. What do you guys think? You think maybe the 122 TM platoon and Slabski are going to work together? That would be my guess. You already have a platoon working together. Wow. When it works, folks. When it works, it works. One of the dumber sayings we all use, but there you have it. There goes the 122 TMs. They're just bulling their way in. Aren't they? Isn't that a bull? Isn't that the 122? Oh my gosh, we're okay. Not enough depression for that. Slabski backs off. He's going to continue to use the rubble pile. Looks like the 122 TMs are just going to go around. Maybe they're shooting down below. They probably have a lot of shots down there on that road. There's quite a few of them sitting down there. Slabski is still hanging out behind this rubble pile. Does not want to commit. It's not a bad idea, but I don't really see them bringing anything heavy. As a matter of fact, this is kind of an interesting game because it's all mediums up top, isn't it? And frankly, Slabski's team has the heavier setup because they're facing a Barask, another LIS, and a Progetto. And while the Progetto brings a lot of firepower, he's not very heavily armored. 122 TMs are pretty good in the armor department, especially for the turrets. And the 52 LIS is no slouch. I mean, it's not great, but it's no slouch. Kind of slowly moving forward, and boy, they have really given up a bunch of tanks and hit points because they kind of slowly moved on the hill very carefully, and meanwhile, this is kind of what happens on Himmelsdorf. When you send a lot of guys up the hill, you win it because they didn't send anybody, and then all your dudes hanging down below tend to get torn up. So the Baraska's having himself a field day over there. He's already killed 3 people and has completely mopped up the west flank over there. But it looks like we're going to come off the hill and start getting some damage on these guys. Slabski thumps that guy. I might have been tempted to go by, but maybe the LIS comes off. I think he's already, is he halfway off he is halfway off the hill, so it's probably a good idea. Unfortunately, we get a crit damage and we avoid a return shot, which is nice. What are the 122 TMs? I've not seen the teamwork yet. I'm waiting. Unfortunately, he's facing the, oh, that's an, oh, darn. Maybe just a little too far back. No hitbox behind it. The Hawk's like, help me. Takes a big hit from him. Ouch, the Progetto wants to come in. Nice little scooch right there, little angle to bounce the next shot from the Progetto. And here comes finally the 122 TMs, and it looks like maybe they're just going to, nope, they aren't going to push him. The guy with all the hit points isn't pushing. There, finally he moves in. Maybe this is it. Little teamwork action for mopping this up. Progetto knows the jig is up, and he is out. He is outie. How is this M10 still have all these hit points? You know, you can go up that. I don't know if you guys know, but you can actually drive up that. Chi-Ri's trying to get some shots. The 122 TM gives him a little push, and then pushes down towards the Chi-Ri. And we have a big problem back at cap right there, folks. That is not a good thing. Although, to be honest, we have evened up the score a bit. We'll just shut down the Chi-Ri. There he goes. He's gone. They're definitely chewing up the remainder of the guys that were down below who were over on the west side and back by the cap. The IS and the AT-7, though, have managed to stay alive, but only just. Slapski comes around, starts, I guess he's working. This must be it. Oh, geez, there goes the M10. How is the Progetto still? They let him live? What? Slapski probably right then went, what in the heck? You know, if you want something done, my friend, if you want something done, do it yourself. We're going to come in here, and I didn't even know that. I had no idea you could go that far into that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? What? Holy cow. That was difficult. What is the one? Oh, yeah, the 122 TM has a really long reload. Slapski gets the kill. So those two are working together now. Is his buddy dead? Yeah, his platoon mate is gone. And the Progetto is still running about. We find the Artie. Fortunately, the enemy team did not jump on cap. That would have caused them a lot of problems. If a couple of them had got on cap, and it might, ooh, take a little hit from the FV. Didn't get stunned. I wonder if that was that may have been just one of those HE rounds that does more HE damage. Progetto's back up on the hill now. If they'd have jumped on the cap, it looked like maybe the IS and a couple of them gave them just enough trouble, and they actually cleaned up the push over there. So it's really evened up. This is anybody's game right now. It looks like Slapski's team is in a little bit better position, though. The Oni is nearly dead. The Progetto is pretty hurt. I don't know what Slapski's doing. Oh, maybe he's worried about the Su-100M1. Excuse me, coming around him. The Oni's getting gang tackled. I guess that was the teamwork Slapski was talking about. He goes right by him, and the poor M1 didn't even notice that he was there. Holy cow. He's trying to... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's not where you want to be with these things. It is an absolutely major pain in the... What is happening? Okay. Fine. We'll just APCR him right through the hole. There's a lot of these running around as of the time that this video was made because the 268 version 4 was on track. So we're running into a bunch of these heavily armored in the front kinds of Russian TDs with that rear-mounted gun. 3,502 damage, 480 bounce. We got a couple kills. Oh, we got 5 kills. Sorry, I was looking at the 122 TM. And now they're all running up there and looking at taking down the Progetto. And Slapski's going to say, you know what? Maybe he's going to take a little peek on that little perch, and I'll shoot him if he does. No, we're back, back, back. You've got to be hiding out on that hill, right? The 122 TM. Is Slapski going to sit on the cap? Hopefully he jumps off and lets him kill him. The Progetto is pushing past. He's going to take down the IS more than likely. Or not. Slapski says, screw it, I'm going to cap. The 122 says, no cap. Slapski says, that is all the teamwork I have, dude. Thanks for the help. I'm taking the cap win. 5 kills, 3,502 damage, 480 bounce. Nicely done on Himmelsdorf. I talk a lot about Himmelsdorf over the years, and I think that's probably one of the best ways to win. They did run into one of the best ways to lose while you're playing the best way to win, which is they gobble up your guys in the west and get onto your cap, and now it's 2-1 because you sent most of your power up top. They sent nobody, and you took too long. So that you got to be careful with that. The good news is they were able to come off cap, and the purples weren't really able to organize and get a cap going. And then it was just a free-for-all, people going in every direction as they came off the hill, which is the nice power of coming off the hill. And they came off with 3 tier 8s. Kind of a big mistake letting that Progetto and M10 live that long. But at the same time, they sort of needed to get down there and maybe be able to move north in case the cap got threatened. So that was a hard call. Progetto ends up winning there. Actually, that's not true. I'm completely lost here. The Progetto got killed by the IS. That's impressive. Because he had to get 2 shots to take him down. That's amazing, actually. Hold on a minute. Let's just back this thing up and see what happened here. Did he crash? He had 703 hit points. Takes a 399 hit. Comes running down. Hard to tell. Yeah, now he's out of view range. IS backs around. Wow. I wonder if he was running the 100 millimeter. Didn't look like it based on the amount of damage, but there you go. The IS got him, man. He destroyed Seal Clubber. That's right. From Clan Bury You. That's outstanding. Well done, Mr. IS. I wrote you off. I had you dead and buried, and you made a comeback. Nicely done on that game. Hope you guys have a good one. That's all I've got for today. We will see you.